ability to speak louder than words, to shatter egos, and to dismantle the arrogance of those who thrive on provoking reactions. In a world where people seek validation, dominance, and superiority, your silence can be the ultimate form of resistance, the greatest display of strength, and the most dignified way to protect your peace. Ego thrives on conflict. It feeds on arguments, on the need to be right, on the desire to feel superior. When someone tries to manipulate, control, or belittle you, they expect a reaction. They want to see their words impact you, whether through anger, frustration, or even tears. Your reaction fuels their power, giving them exactly what they want, proof that they have influenced you. But when you remain silent, when you refuse to engage in their game, their ego begins to crumble. They are left questioning their own worth, their own strength, and their own ability to control others. Silence is often misunderstood as weakness. Many believe that speaking up, fighting back, or loudly asserting dominance is the only way to win. But true power lies in restraint. It takes far more strength to stay quiet in the face of provocation than to lash out. Silence sends a clear message that you are unshaken, that you are above the need to prove yourself, and that their words hold no weight in your world. History and psychology both support the idea that silence is a formidable tool. Throughout time, great leaders, thinkers, and philosophers have recognized the power of silence. Buddha taught the importance of inner peace and detachment, emphasizing that true wisdom comes from within. Mahatma Gandhi used silence as a form of protest, refusing to engage with oppressors who sought to undermine his movement. Even in personal relationships, silence has the ability to teach lessons that words never could. Imagine a scenario where someone insults you, criticizes your achievements, or tries to make you feel small. The natural response might be to defend yourself, to prove them wrong, or to retaliate with a sharper insult. But by doing so, you validate their attack. You show them that their words have power. Now picture the same situation, but instead of reacting, you remain completely silent. No anger, no explanation, no defense, just a composed, unreadable expression. Suddenly, the attacker feels lost. Their ego, which was expecting a fight, now stands alone, unacknowledged and irrelevant. They are left to deal with their own insecurity, realizing that their attempts to shake you have failed. One of the greatest aspects of silence is its ability to teach. When you do not engage with negativity, you force the other person to confront their own behavior. A person whose ego is used to controlling situations through verbal attacks or manipulation will eventually be left with nothing but their own thoughts. Silence becomes a mirror, reflecting their insecurities, weaknesses, and desperate need for validation. It is in this space of uncertainty that growth, realization, and even regret begin to take root. Silence also protects your energy. Life is too short to waste on endless arguments, on trying to prove yourself to people who will never see your worth, or on engaging with those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Every time you choose silence over conflict, you are choosing your own well-being over unnecessary battles. You are choosing peace over chaos, dignity over desperation, and wisdom over impulsiveness. Many people believe that responding to negativity is a way to establish control, but in reality, true control lies in knowing when to walk away. The person who needs to prove their strength through words is often the one who feels the weakest inside. The person who thrives on arguments and dominance is often the most insecure, but the person who remains silent, composed, and unbothered is the one who holds the real power. This does not mean silence should be used in every situation. There are times when speaking up is necessary, when injustice must be challenged, when truth must be spoken, and when your voice must be heard. But in moments where engaging serves no purpose, where words will only add fuel to an unnecessary fire, silence becomes your greatest ally. Silence can also be the most powerful response in personal relationships, whether it is a toxic friendship, a manipulative partner, or a workplace filled with egos. The ability to remain silent in the face of provocation can completely shift the dynamics. It teaches people that you cannot be controlled, that your emotions are not at their mercy, and that their tactics have no effect on you. Over time, they will either change their approach or lose interest in trying to control you altogether. There is also a deep sense of freedom that comes with choosing silence. It allows you to detach from situations that do not serve you. It removes you from cycles of negativity and drama. It gives you space to focus on your own growth rather than being caught up in endless battles with people who add no value to your life. At its core, silence is about self-respect. It is about knowing that your energy is precious, that not every battle is worth fighting, and that your peace is more important than proving a point. It is about understanding that real strength is not in how loudly you respond, but in how wisely you choose your battles. In the end, people will remember your silence more than your words. They will remember the moments when they expected a reaction but received none. They will recall the times when they tried to provoke you only to be met with indifference, and that memory will haunt their ego far more than any argument ever could. So the next time someone tries to break you, insult you, or challenge you for their own satisfaction, remember this: silence is not weakness. Silence is not surrender. Silence is power, and only your silence will destroy their ego.